welcome back to another video for the 31 days of tarot. Today is the 5th day. The question for today is, what has the tarot taught you over the last decade, so between 2010 and 2019, and this is when I began my tarot journey within this decade, halfway through. And I would say it's taught me a lot of things, but mostly it's the fact that this works very well. It's very useful to sort of know the energies that you're in or are coming up for you, and how you can work to change these energies more in your favor. It's like giving me the ability to be able to trust my intuition more. It's like you might know things, but you might be afraid to admit that you know things, and sometimes when we see them come up in the tarot, it's one way for us to really trust that intuition, that feeling of things we already know to be true. So I definitely think the tarot mostly helped me develop my intuition, or the trusting of my intuition that was already there. I do feel like I was always meant to find the tarot, and that I definitely have had past lives working with the tarot. I find that the tarot has taught me that the future is not set in stone, and that the cards are not necessarily fortune telling tools, but they're definitely gonna tell you what is likely to happen, and what sort of energies you're already in, and what you're sort of already manifesting through the way you're behaving, through your lifestyle choices, and through your relationship choices. It just shows you what is, and it doesn't sugarcoat anything like maybe the oracle cards might do. I feel like the messages with the tarot, although sometimes harsh, are just very direct in what you need to hear. Sometimes when you get a harder card to receive, maybe something like the Tower, or I enjoy the Death card, but some people fear the Death card, or the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Swords, and the Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups, and you know, these cards really do teach us a lot. And they might be harsher, more shadowy cards, but sometimes we really need to face that stuff, because we know life isn't all sunshine and rainbows. Life is a good mix of the two, light and dark. And I feel like the tarot does an amazing job of showing us every aspect and every side of life in that way. And one thing that the tarot has taught me is that there's no need to be afraid. Like, I definitely began my journey with the tarot with a lot of fear to ask certain questions, a lot of fear to hear certain answers. You know, things I kind of knew I needed to cut off, or I needed to end, or things I need to change about myself or see about myself. And I would be afraid to approach it, because you know, you want a certain result, you want a certain answer. But the tarot really did teach me to let go of fear. The more you fear, the more you have to fear. When you actually let go of fear, you really see that there's nothing to fear, and if anything, there's so much power in the more shadowy messages. The shadowy messages, they don't just say, look, it's all great, it's going fine, which is good sometimes. Like, sometimes you're doing all the right things in life, and you just need that encouragement to keep on that track, stay in that energy. But these shadowy cards, when they come up, they definitely make us like reflect on things in life, and make us see things possibly from a different perspective, or how we wasn't necessarily admitting we was feeling or seeing things. And I just find there's so much value in that, because when you're able to see maybe you're stuck in a bit of a pattern or a negative cycle, then the tarot cards will be able to show you that, and then you'll be able to change that and make changes. So again, it's definitely taught me that it's not necessarily predicting things or fortune telling, you know, what's set in stone. Okay, there's certain things that we're destined to experience and they're destined to happen, but overall, those shadowy cards, they show us or give us a warning of the energy we're in, and we're able to manipulate that ourselves and change it and work towards having the results that we want. So I think that kind of sums up everything that the tarot has taught me. And okay, I would say if it came down to one thing, is it helped me release fear. And that is massive, because I definitely hold fear around a lot of things still, but I don't have fear with the tarot, and I don't have fear with knowing what energies are coming up for me and what's happening for me. So it's all good. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, that would be great. Definitely check out the creator of this tag as well. I haven't really mentioned her much, but Ethany created this tag, and I've been really enjoying everyone else's videos. I really do love 31 Days of Tarot. It just creates a lot of good content for us witches, and you know, I'll be getting around to that over the next few weeks when I get time. But if I've not checked out your videos yet, definitely leave a comment below, let me know you're doing the tag too, and as soon as I get time, I'll get around to watching your videos, because I really do love this tag, and I love to see everyone's decks and meet all these different witches that are out here on YouTube. So again, thanks for watching, and